Growing up, I was a really shy, introverted person. I kept my friend group really small, maybe talked to 1 to 2 people who I considered really good friends. That all changed until I joined the Boys and Girls Club. I used to come to the Boys and Girls Club just to complete my homework and use their internet because growing up low income, I didn't have access to internet to complete my work and get ahead. One day, I'm just sitting in the educational center and just writing my homework, and Diva comes up to me and says, would you like to join P2M? And I decided, why not? I joined, met with a bunch of other club member boys who were attending, and we were able to discuss basically what manhood is all about, and there's no type of stereotype or bubble you should fit in. Where teaching us how to do certain things that we should know, how to grow up, treat people with respect, prepare for job interviews, learn how to tie a tie, which I'm so thankful for because now I know how to do that. I don't think I would have known without it. After joining that program, I started making new friends and rose to the top within these programs. I became vice president at the end of 8th grade-ish. I was co-captain of LAT here, Leaders in Training. I just became this really outgoing, energetic person who would just try to get club members involved who weren't attending, or even those attending Jams Clubhouse, to get involved community-wise within locally and just making an impact. In my 8th grade year, I decided that I wanted to do a toiletry drive for orphanages in Mexico. I have a really strong connection with Mexico just because that's kind of my family's heritage, and so I decided, okay, I'm gonna make this impact. So I gathered my Torch Club committee members and started posting flyers, asking school members if we can advertise this on campus. It was a bunch of asking club members for their support and having them bringing in little bottles of shampoo and conditioner, all that stuff. So we started reaching out to local businesses, asking them if they'd like to donate toiletries to local hotels. We were able to make, I would have to say, over 150 care packages which went to these orphanages, and it was such a huge help. During my sophomore year, I joined a group where we worked with the OPCC, which is the Opportunity Center for people experiencing homelessness, where they can receive resources. Every day on my bus ride or walk to school, I see at least 5 people experiencing homelessness, and it's really a shame. And I decided, okay, I'm gonna take a change. We decided to donate canned goods, toiletries, and clothing, where we kind of did the whole big 3, and we got, I would have to say, it's over 100 pounds of clothes that we were able to donate to the OPCC. And so I decided that I would continue this and found a club at Santa Monica High School my junior year. It became one of the most populated clubs on campus. We had over 30 members for our club, and we were ready to take action. Clothing drives, canned goods drives, and fundraisers just to donate to local homeless shelters. And during this COVID, we decided we're still gonna take action and continue it, and we were nervous that our members would kind of dwell down, we wouldn't have that same support, but to our surprise, we just gained even more support throughout this whole pandemic process. And so right now we're planning on raising at least over 100 care packages of hygiene feminine products. There's not a lot of feminine products going into homeless shelters, and it's a huge need. And so the Boys and Girls Club, they prepared me for high school and even future, where now I'm going off to college and being able to have my voice heard and make an impact within whichever community environment I'm put into. I've applied to quite a bit of schools. I applied to 15 schools. Through the UC year process, just gaining these skills of motivation just helped keep me going in applying to these schools. I've been accepted into USC and Berkeley with my full tuition covered and just scholarships, and it's just been an amazing process. I would have to thank the Boys and Girls Club yet again for helping me get to this point in my life. From 6th grade, I've always dreamed of becoming a Youth of the Year, and I was constantly trying throughout my middle school years to become Youth of the Month here, and finally I got it, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. I still have the certificate in my room somewhere in a binder, and I just thought I want to step it up a notch and go for that title, Youth of the Year. And finally, during my senior year, I thought this is the time where I'm going to push myself out and do this. It was a lot of work. I know, just completing the interview and being able to share my voice and telling people who I am and what makes me who I am was definitely a really eye-opening experience, and I really enjoyed the process. I was competing against these really strong candidates, and I thought this could be up for anyone, and it just blew my mind, and it filled me with so much joy just being able to win. This has been my dream for about 6 years. I thought I'm gonna be Youth of the Year, and I'm gonna be the representative of club members from underrepresented communities, and I just hope as a Youth of the Year I can motivate club members, showing them that despite our past and our history, it's possible to overcome these obstacles, and these things are possible as long as we put our full 100% heart and effort into it. Whether you want to flourish academically or just flourish socially, this is a place where you can come and just express yourself or find your creativity and what makes you who you are. I mean, the club members are essentially my family at this point.